Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Once I made my world, I started by punching down a tree, like any other normal player would do. I destroyed the whole tree. Now I'm destroying this tree. I bet you can't like and subscribe before I destroy this whole tree. Did you? I hope you did. After that, I made a crafting table to craft some basic tools. If you didn't know, guys, I did get some. I did kill some mobs, and then I did some stone. I mined some stone because I didn't want to have no stone because I knew some stone would come in handy. I took 8 pieces of stone. Well, it's actually cobblestone because I haven't smelted it. I used my sword to chop back grass bits so I could do the parkour. I took a little bit of damage there trying to jump on the leaves. When I was exploring, I found a lava pool, so I crouched to not fall in the lava. I accidentally got burnt on fire, and I did not want to die. And I knew I was going to die, but I luckily didn't. I had some more chicken because I knew I had to. I saw some pigs. I tried to kill the pigs, even though I love pigs. I killed the pig, and then I was happy. And I opened up my real pot shop, and I went into my crafting table, crafted a bed, but I realised I didn't have enough. Well, I could make the bed, but I just needed to make some oak planks to be able to make it. I crafted a bed, and I thought about crafting furnace. I was going to, but then I decided to make one. I did have crafted a fair bit more, but I knew I couldn't at the moment. I used my axe to destroy the crafting table. I got a seed, but I knew I couldn't use them at them. I saw that seed, but I knew I wouldn't need it because I'm not like I'm making a farm anytime soon. I accidentally took the seed. I mined the crafting table, furnace, and I continued exploring. I saw an ocean and decided to swim across it because it was my only option. Or I'd possibly have went another way. I saw a jump which I did not think I could do, and I attempted it. I did the jump. I killed a pig, and for some reason it had TNT in the pig. I don't know why, but it did. I saw it was getting close to night. One night before I went to sleep. Once night ended, I had a little soaked in the water. I tried to explore, but I decided to go onto a mountain. I saw a wolf, but I sadly couldn't tame it because I had no bones. I used my wooden sword instead of my axe because swords are way faster at cutting leaves. I saw some pumpkins, but I decided not to get them because I wouldn't need them. It wasn't that I'm making a snow golem or iron golem anytime soon. I did that jump trying to get onto the block where I am now. I saw some stone, so I decided to make my way over. I saw a ruined portal. I looted everything with some flint, golden enchanted tools, and a golden apple. I looked at the portal, but I didn't see anything I would have needed. And I wasn't going to the nether because I was way underdeed to go to the nether. And I'm not trying to speedrun. Later on in my adventure, I saw a village. I went in it. I saw some towns, but I didn't want to annoy the villagers. I saw a house. I went in it, tried to find chests, but sadly there was no chest in the house. I saw this house, had a flexion table, but I didn't need to go in it. I saw another house, but I didn't see the door from where I was. I saw no chest, and I saw a polar bear. It tried to attack me. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I did not want polar bears to kill me. I saw the polar bear was chasing me. So I saw this house, I went in it, and I saw some handy loot. So a level 2 loot. I saw some emeralds, I looted that. I got rid of my dirt. I got the bread. And somehow, in that time, there's some villagers just walked in the house. I put on the level 2 loot. I went out of the house. I saw the polar bears, but I didn't want to go near it. So I kept on running. I was like, polar bears did not follow me all the way over here. Which was the chance of a polar bear. If you actually look, there's like tints of a polar bear on the left, on the right side of your screen. But it's done now. I saw an igloo. I was going to loot it. Well, I thought it was an igloo, and it turned out to be an igloo. I made sure I had blocked up the entrance so no mobs could attack me. I've never been in an igloo, so I mined the snow. And I noticed there's a trapdoor and ladder. So I went down the ladder to see what I could find. I kept going down, then I fell into water, which slowly the water out. I saw some glitches with water, but I didn't care. I saw a golden apple, some apples, some emeralds, some coal, some wheat and water, and for some reason I took the rotten flesh. I used my axe to chop down the brimstone, and I noticed there's a splash potion of weakness. I went to leave the igloo as fast as I could because I didn't want it to become night time. It was night time, so I slept. I saw a pillager outpost, but I ran away from it because I knew I didn't have any armor for a raid, and I'd probably get one shot by a Ravager. So I did not want to attempt to do it. I saw some cows, but I didn't want to kill them because I'm generous. I thought about it for a second, but then I decided, nah, I shouldn't kill towers. I kept on doing. I just did not find chests. I did not find a single chest in this village. I kept on exploring. I still didn't find anything. I finally saw a chest. I looted it, but the best it had was an emerald. I saw some green. I knew I wasn't safe around here with all the polar bears, so I ran fast as I could over. I saw some water, but I actually did not fall in it. I saw a polar bear. I ran the opposite way because I wasn't sure if it would have killed me. I ate some chipped mutton and continued. I had my wooden axe out. I saw a bee, but I wasn't going to attack it. Then I went up the hill. Well, it's a small hill. I continued exploring. Then I took some food in the furnace. With oak planks, even though I could have used coal. I was trying to get some steak, which would be really nice if I did just have some steak. The night that closed, I disposed all the stuff I didn't need, and I went to sleep. I built my bed, continued exploring. I took a little bit of damage, but it wasn't that much to kill me. I continued exploring to see if there was anything that would have killed me, but I did not see anything that possibly could ever kill me around here. So I knew I was safe here. I was running a bit, then I saw a ravine. Well, it actually is not a ravine. I thought it was. It's actually a dripstone cave, which I've never actually seen in Minecraft. I knew I shouldn't have done there. This dripstone would have fell on me if I went down there. And it would have been stupid if I went down there. I got my leather helmet. What's I saying? I destroyed my crafting table and continued exploring. And my sword was sadly almost broken. I attacked the towers because I knew there'd have been a helpful resource to craft some leather items. I killed that tower. Then I crafted some wooden boots, which I had to put on. I sped this part up where I was just running a bit. I knew you guys wouldn't have liked this. So I ran as fast as I could. After that, I saw a nice area, which would be kinda nice to make a house, but I wasn't sure about that. But I might build a house in the next video. I continued exploring, and I decided to end up this video. Hope you guys liked this. Peace.